We're gonna take it to him.
D up on the freak, y'all. Who's bad is that, baby?
Lillard. Hit me, I'm open.
Watch the screen.
Hey, baby.
Stay on him. Hey, get on him. I got him. Get the perimeter.
When I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders, and the very capable ones, of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo, and a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Butler gets it to go.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Lillard left side, Curry with the steal. Moody finds Curry. Shoots the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's Giannis. And nothing is falling for him right now. Warriors leading by 9. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Now, talking about Damian Lillard, Coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said, we know how dangerous he can be. Now, we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the basket by Curry.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Lillard. Goes up off the inbound. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry with the bounce pass. Three-pointer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Buries it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Kuzma finds Lillard. Takes it inside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
Pass to Pajemski. The 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 11. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Here's Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Moody's got 6.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Lillard from outside. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 14. Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Butler on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Butler's got his second basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 18. Trent can't hit. The Warriors shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Here's Kuminga. No good from outside. Here's Milwaukee now. It's Trent on the wing. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Trent's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, what a dime there from Giannis. Excellent sharing the basketball.
Warriors leading by 16. Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got 21 in the game.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Bucks trail by 19. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Payton the bounce pass, and Curry has it in the corner. A three ball, and another three for Golden State.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. They kick it out to Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Payton finds Curry. Back to Payton. Outside Curry. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his fifth rebound right now in the game. To the paint, here's Trent. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Payton outside. Outside, Kuminga. Tries it from 9. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Green. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Warriors leading by 17. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Curry outside. Another three for Golden State. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Nice shot by Portis.
A big board and a bigger putback from Bobby Portis.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Rudy's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. It's rebounded by Golden State. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. From outside the arc, another three for Golden State.
Now, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude, he plays with force, and his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Curry with the bounce pass. Launches a three. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Prince misses. The Warriors shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Here's Podziemski. Good on the triple. Podziemski's got 9 points in the quarter. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. To halt the run. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Lillard's got 6.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Incomplete. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Draymond Green grabs the miss. The Warriors shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. A nice shot by Moody.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry deciding where to go with it. Golden State moving the ball around. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Kuzma plays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
Look, Kuzma will get inside there and bang around, and he's going to take it down.
Curry against Lillard. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kuzma. From deep. The putback. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Curry outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard left side. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his third assist on the night. Butler passes to Curry. Pass to Green. Here's the three. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Giannis outside. Back to Lillard. With the drive. It's rebounded by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up to the Golden State Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Puts up a three. Another three for Golden State.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Giannis passes to Kuzma. High post Lopez. Picked him clean. Kuzma against Butler. The three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Pass to Green. Shoots from the right block. Lopez with the block. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Free throw good. Damian Lillard. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Looking to end his cold spell, and then Lillard slams it in.
And don't let the size fool you. Damian Lillard, he can get up there.
Outside Curry. Pass to Payton. From past the arc. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 16 here in the second half.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Hield. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Spencer in at the one spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Warriors shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Jackson Davis finds Kuminga. From the arc, connects from three-point range.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And Green gets it to go.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
From outside, off the mark. Now here's Giannis. Jackson Davis defending. And that one's good by Porter.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Hield from outside. And he's good on the three ball. Hield's got himself on the board with three there.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Portis can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Kuminga. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice defense from Kuminga. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Golden State moving it around. Three-pointer, Payton, and another three for Golden State.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Here's Kuminga. Another three for Golden State.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Now Lopez. Kuzma outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Santos. Another three for Golden State.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Three-pointer, Payton, and another three for Golden State.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Lillard against Hield to stop the run. And Lillard lays it up and in.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Santos, and it's off from three-point range. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
From downtown, no good on the shot. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Payton, that's good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Lillard looking around. "13 feet away. The rebound by Payton.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Prince kicks to Kuzma to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Santos. Kuminga finds Hield. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Hield. To the middle. Outside Kuminga. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the West All-Stars. And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And here is Vassell. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fox. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
They need offense from Fox at the point guard. His jump shot is an important weapon for them.
James against Vassell. James misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
About a minute played so far here in the first. The wide open look here for Fox. The three-pointer off the mark. Now Curry. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's good for two. James has got 5.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
Outside, Fox. It's rebounded by the West. Now here's James. He has 5. KD passes to James. And the shot goes in. And that's now 7 points for LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Curry outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Spurs trail by 7. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Durant. Here's Here's Castle. Gilgeous Alexander covers. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Gilgeous Alexander.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Wembanyama. The West All-Stars pull it in. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the game to go. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Castle. Now Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Fox gets it to go.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
A shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Fox. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The West leading by 7. James the bounce pass. Curry on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Wembanyama on the follow.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass to LeBron. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to LeBron. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Inside. High, arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Fox has got 8 points.
The teardrop from De'Aaron, a shot that perfectly suits his game.
Outside for Curry. This one for 3. And the West hit again from deep.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Jokic passes to Gilgeous Alexander. It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Launches it. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 13. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the floor for San Antonio, Sohan is out there with Johnson. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. Here's Paul. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Harden. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
Paul passes to Sohan. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Harden, and the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Paul passes to Sohan. Back to Paul. Pocket 6. Lets it go from deep. The West grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side, Williams. Harden up top, defended by Paul. Williams outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The West making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for James Harden. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Paul. Here's Sohan. The kick out to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The West leading by 18. Here's Durant. Basket counts. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And here's Barnes for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fires the 3. Fox with the steal. Barnes outside to the middle. He's looking for Sohan and finds him. Misses from close range. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Sohan. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. And they double up LeBron. Edwards kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James, down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now the West with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And he lays it straight in. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Barnes outside. Pass to Vassell. 3-pointer, Fox. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Fox has gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. And LeBron James gets it to go.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he gets the bucket.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
KD, that's for 2. The rebound by the Spurs.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the West. And San Antonio also making a switch. Chris Paul's checked in for Fox. It's Vassell on the wing. Edwards defending. Drops in the tray.
What quickness from Paul. Gets the ball and instantly puts up the shot. That's quick.
There's the three. And there's Edwards on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards got 6 points. Vassell outside. Ball is screen on Edwards. Pass to Castle. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. That three off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Edwards passes to Curry. Some nice passing here by the West. And the West hit again from deep.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Paul against Curry. Paul surveying the floor. Here's Wembanyama. True on the 14-footer. 8 points for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And so it's the West All-Stars holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Let's find out the news on Nikola Jokic. David, what's the update?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the West All-Stars gave us some information. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
LeBron James is out there with Jokic. And it's Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level.
Timeout.
We appreciate that report. San Antonio calls timeout. On defense, the West All-Stars. Here's Fox. And Curry pulls it down. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Durant. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Out to the right wing. Just his first attempt. That one a little long.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Here's James. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Wembanyama.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
LeBron James on the wing. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jokic gets it to go.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to Wembanyama. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the three ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Curry kicks to LeBron. The 3 from KD. Vassell grabs the board. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Vassell's got his 2nd bucket.
That's a key shot by Vassell. He is very good at those corner threes, and that'll stretch the defense out.
Jokic finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry outside. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Castle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On its way from Curry for 2. Again, the West All-Stars.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
Barnes the screen. The three-pointer, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And here's James outside. Drills it from outside. James has got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the West All-Stars. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Down low, Wembanyama. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the West. Edwards comes in for Kevin Durant. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one's good by Davis.
It's the confidence I love when Davis just catches it and shoots it. He doesn't second guess himself. He just lets it fly.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on changes for the West. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Harden in for Curry. And an intentional foul right there. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And the 2nd free throw, good. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. Fires the 3. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Jokic. Wembanyama has got 7. Here's Sohan. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the West All-Stars, able to put on a show for the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Chris Paul. Keldon Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. Harden's shot is off. Edwards against Paul. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Showing he's more than just a shooter. Johnson inside.
Harden with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the West hit again from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Davis with the bucket.
Oh, the response. AD might be a quiet guy off the court, but on the floor, he is an absolute killer.
There's the pick. Fox against Edwards. Fox, no good. Harden, surveying the D, takes a three, hands it from downtown.
There's that unlimited range that James Harden and maybe a couple other guys on the planet can shoot from. He just shoots the deep ball with such confidence.
To the inside, here's Champagnie. Williams with the block. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Harden the pass to Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Shot clock at 2, and here's Johnson outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Edwards trying to get open. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Fooled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch, okay.
And here is Paul. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Count that bucket.
Fantastic touch, like a little rainbow from Paul.
And it's Harden with the ball for the West. And yes, it's good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And the wide open shot from Paul. No good on the triple. And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. And here's Edwards from the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fox, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the West All-Stars.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's the screen. Here's Fox, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Draws tons of attention with the ball in his hands. Fox, he'll get you some bonus shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so here are the West All-Stars. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the West hit again from deep.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Vassell outside. 13 feet away. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Williams for three. Sinks the triple.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The tray. And the basket by Castle.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
And stolen by Barnes. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. A pass to Fox.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Free throw good, Fox.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
24 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Davis missing. Harden against Fox. Vassell right side. Here's Barnes. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
The three-pointer is right on target.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And he sinks the second. And a deep three from Harden. Can't connect. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just